Good morning, Wednesday. Welcome, everybody. If this is not Wednesday for you, you're probably watching replay. But we are stitching European Town every single Wednesday. If you are new on my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Natalia. And Lovecraftforever is channel for crafty lovers, cross stitch, diamond painting, any other crafts that you can find sometimes on my channel. Oh, and Daisy says hello as well. Daisy, be quiet, girl. I'm recording video now. Usually they quiet, but she has an attitude sometimes to bark. Ay, ay, ay. Just in the beginning of my video, that's not good. So as you can see, I started my canvas as I show you the way it's comfortable for me to stitch. And by the way, I'm using my sleeve just to help me a little bit with my hand. So if it's poking on the camera, my arm like this, I'm sorry. I have to use it for more comfort, so the less pressure go on my wrist. Okay, so I will, from last time that we did with you, I don't think I did any progress on this canvas particularly, but I did lots of progress on other canvases, and I put them in my one video of whips, which I believe I posted yesterday on Tuesday. Yeah, check my video on Tuesday, which is yesterday. You will see a whole bunch of different whips up there. And let me find a hole in here. Okay, so I created one long video. It's like 1 hour long. And as I'm recording right now, it's only Monday. I might also will post video of diamond painting, or maybe I can create extra diamond painting video for today. So as you watching cross stitch video, check my other. I will create one more diamond painting because looks like this week I will have lots of cross stitch videos, so I need to satisfy my lovers of diamond painting as well. So we continue today with you same color as I did last week, because that's a big chunk in here and it's an awesome field for me to just, you know, freely record video without moving my camera too much, and I don't have to check DMC code what I have to work with, because this number printed right on a canvas 65, and that is my last DMC code. What is that? 60? No, 30. What was that? What was the DMC code? The one, that white one. 5600. No. Okay, I don't want to peek in here. Anyway, last color in my palette. So thank you very much, everyone, new cross stitcher who joined our fun. I usually add names to my list. It's getting a long list. Okay, right now I can cut this little tail in here. Let me get my scissors. We don't need that anymore. And now when I put my needle in this hole, this little tail will go right under my canvas. So that's it, now it's hiding. And a little slowly I will eliminate all this little tails in here. If you didn't watch my video from last week, that's what I was explaining what this is. So you can check that video. You might will like this tip. it really helping me with this particular canvas and other canvases that I show you in my video that I started 2 new canvases, which is cat and a tiger. Those 2 canvases also really stiff. That is not possible to put needle through like center. It's just like stuck with the paint. So this technique that I'm using to start and finish is really helping me with those tough canvases. I really like it. It's still morning. Oh, I just knocked my magnifier. Right now, as I'm recording, it's 11:32. And for me, it's a second video of recording today. One is processing right now. You might hear on computer loud running noise. That's the video uploading for Tuesday. This one will be for Wednesday. On Thursday we're supposed to have big snowfall up to 40 or 30 centimeters. So we'll see. I'm going to be busy all day long. So today it's possible I will record one more video, especially right now when I promise that you will have 2 videos today. I will be creating diamond painting, something that at this point I don't know which canvas I will work on it, but if you click on my second video today, you will find out sooner than I am. See, I don't know at this point yet what I will record. It's going to be spontaneous. Something. What did I plan to make a quicker process? Maybe it's on something that I didn't work for a while. Yeah. So this awesome canvas is from Biggest Craft. If you wish to order and join the fun, please do so. We have fun, don't we? Okay, this one I'm gonna pocket. Okay, it's over stitch. I think it's somewhere up there. So I can cut now this tail. I don't need this anymore. Oh, sorry, I shake. That's the thing, because I have this white frame on this canvas. So time from time, I'm kind of hitting a little bit frame, and my tripod is shaking because it stays on top of the canvas. I almost wanted to start today from the top of the house today because it's a pretty color up there, and then I was like, oh, okay, I don't want to really unroll right now my canvas to look for the symbol. Oh, good thing I remember. Maybe we'll have some little bit tip tutorial today, because I have a question from my viewer. The question was, let me talk right now about that, and then I will show you, because I have to pull out the booklet. How to, the question was, you know, the symbols on canvas and booklet not the same, right? You know this, especially Joy Sunday. I don't know if different company do the same. Probably every company do the same, that booklet symbols and the canvas symbols never match. And the purpose of that is, I think, if you have hard time to find proper symbol, like it's maybe smudge print or something, that in a booklet will be different symbol, and you can do, well, I don't know if it's really better or not better they put different one, but it's kind of like easy to find, because on a book itself, the colors is, there is match your threads, it's coordinating colors on a background, but the symbols of course different. Sometimes symbol match, sometimes symbol don't. So how easy way to find them, and I will show you how I do, because I did recently was looking on a canvas that is one of the tomatoes canvas that I was stitching. Some of the symbols was kind of looks like a little bit different, so I wanted to make sure I'm stitching same color. So I went to my booklet, and let me pull out my booklet right now. Okay, let me just put my needle into the, we will have some little bit lesson in here. Let's just see how much we can zoom out in here. Okay. Let me get a book. It's right here next to me, and I will show you. So right now I'm working, this is the last page, and I'm working in this bottom right in here. So for example, if I work somewhere in here, let's say this little, like a dark line, you see the stripe in here, and maybe it's smudged for you in here, and you're not really sure which one symbol that is. So you find the same symbol that is kind of easy to find somewhere, maybe in a beginner, maybe on a side. So I see in here, look, those two symbols, how many symbols? 1, 2, 3 symbols in here. So what I would do, I would count, you see those squares separation, that usually it's 100 stitches in one square. You see all this blue line, like that, our, like a grid. Okay, so we would count 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 4 square, second square, this line. So I would do, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would look 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here is the grid that I have a symbol, diagonal line. If I look in here to count, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second one number, this is H. Now you have to be careful. Sometimes H, like this one, little, sometimes H could be capital. So we really have to study our symbols first to see if we do have a H, and we do have a H in capital in here, but also we have a H, a little one somewhere. Let's find it. Oh, right in here. And it's actually in a pink background, same as you found in here, H in a pink background. So the easy way to find what I'm saying, if you found that symbol somewhere in the middle, look if you have a coordinating symbol somewhere on the edges or by the next, by the big patches, like in here, for example, in here is like a plus. So this is the big chunk of yellow, I mean orange, and then you have a plus and you have an X, which sometimes they blend in. So just look for this big patch of colors. This is our all orange color, this light color. So you just count again, you know, even if you have to count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you count up 1, 2, 3, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3, and then I know this if I want to go for the X or plus. So on the beginning in here, right next to my patch of this orange, I have 1 2 3 4 as X, and here they are 1 2 3 4. So the next one would be those pluses. That would be my symbol U. So then I go and find symbol U. U, I don't think we have a capital. Now you have to be careful because U, it's really similar, right? So I have a capital U. No, I don't think I have a little one in here. So this is only capital, and it's actually showing capital. So just be careful because lots in here has a capital and a little one. For example, capital C and little c, but they do have a different background. This one is dark green and this one lighter green, so it's easy to distinguish them on a canvas, on a pattern in here. I hope I explain the easy way for you to find if you have a little bit difficulty to find a certain symbol from the canvas and a pattern. That's the way I find. I just count grids, I look where that symbol close to, like a big patch somewhere, details, maybe it's by the window of the house, and it's easy to find that symbol. So that's the way I work, and I hope I explained for you that it's easy to understand. If not, please ask again if maybe I didn't understand your question properly. I am here to help as much as I can. All right, thank you very much for listening to my rambles. For those that already know all this, but this is a channel of whips and tips and tutorials, so I know there's lots of beginners right now watching my channel, and thank you so much for choosing my channel. I hope my language accent not on your way and you do understand what I'm trying to explain it to you. Thank you very much for your patience. And now I just have to pay attention, so make sure I do my stitches in the right direction. If you make a direction, I think I explained it to you last time, if you make the direction wrong. Oh no, last time I told you, I will show you another tip right now. Last time I showed you what happened if I stitch in a wrong direction that already was stitched. My axe was pointing into the wrong direction. Top layer. Instead of this way, my top layer was this way. So I showed you the tip how to fix it. If you did not see it, please check my video from last week. But today I will show you, and I did show you before that in some of my older video, but that was a long time ago. I will show you one more time. Well, for example, okay, let me create these two more in here. Okay, let's say I started to stitch, well, I will go from this side. I started to stitch, this is the wrong stitch I'm making right now, okay? Let's say I already stitched this one, and then I try to close, and I'm just like, oh my god, I make mistake. This stitch will create me a wrong direction of my stitch. I don't need that. And now you have to take away your needle, pull out thread, rethread. But here's the easy way. Don't do that. If it's still in this position that you just realize you make mistake, all you have to do, lift this little stitch of yours up, okay? Go with your needle under, pull it back, and make your stitch. And that stitch will go under. So the first stitch you make will layer on the top. And that's an easy, quick stitch to fix it when you kind of like a halfway in a wrong position, and easy to fix. That's the way I do sometimes. And you know, sometimes one time I was stitching my ballerina counted cross stitch, and I create the whole row in the wrong direction. So I did a whole row without pulling my thread up, but sticking my needle under and just go under and go, and I created the whole row under stitch because I did not want it to tear apart. It was way too far away. So that was my fix, and that's how I discovered for me that is actually easy fixed. Accidentally actually. Accidentally I learned from it this trick. So I hope some of this my tricks will help you as well sometime in the road, because don't say you're never making mistakes. Sometimes it's mistake you can create without even thinking, just accidentally. You know, maybe you accidentally flip your canvas another direction, and all of a sudden your stitches facing the wrong side. So this one, I'm just gonna check where this tail go from. I can't remember from sideways or not. It looks like I all them created in here from, no, this is the same color of this white that I did last time. So obviously this was my finished tail after we completed with you this row. So I will keep it till I get, because I have feeling I parked this sideways. So just for in case, I will hold. Oh no, I can see it go from the bottom. Okay, anyway, I did not overstitch this yet, so I'm just gonna keep it out of my way. And I might have to readjust a little bit like this. I love to work so much on this canvas, it's so easy. My canvas is 11 count. Some of you stitching 14, which I really wanted 14 to begin with, but since I received this one, well, basically for the review, which I did not pay money for this canvas, so I decided, okay, I'm not gonna spend another money to buy 14 count, and this canvas is perfect for stitch with me, because big count easier for me to work on camera. Some other canvas that I originally purchased in 11, many of them I have in 14, so I go after 14. So I guess I'm just gonna be working for a while on this bottom of the canvas, because it's lots of the same color and will be quick progress. It's just I was working on so many. You know what slowed me down? It's my organizing diamond paintings and all these collections that recently I did video of cross stitch and diamond painting collection. Those videos take lots of time to prepare and put it back and organize. So I didn't have much time to work actually on this canvas, because if I remember correct, I told you that I will work probably on this one stitches to eliminate them first, then work on this one. But we are not gonna create big chunks, so it's okay. Oh, now I will overstitch in here. It was diagonally parked, so I will be overstitching now. This one I will go one more row and then I will cut, just to make sure it's all secure. And I'm so glad I discovered for myself this method of parking and, you know, not parking but start and finish. I don't have to flip my canvas all the time on another side. Especially I cannot wave with this chubby needle that I'm working with. It's a flat nose needle. I have canvas of poppy flowers that I work also with the same needle, but that canvas is much softer and I can wave on a back. So on that canvas sometimes I start as I start in here, but when I finish thread I wave on a back, because that canvas I work without any frame. I work in my hands, and I don't like that canvas is easy to actually wave under this waves of canvas to finish for me easier. Okay, we create this one row and then I can chop this little tail in here. Just make sure I got this under the canvas. Okay, now I will snap it before I go into the hole. I will snap and my thread with needle will take the under the canvas this little tail. That's it, all gone. We cannot see it. It was easy to work. I might talk too much. Sometimes I get too technical. It's like thinking myself, who needs this? Everybody knows this already. Why am I trying so hard? It's just natural. You know that I start to or diamond paint or cross stitch. I don't have a plan. I'm not planner. I go with the flow. So whatever I want to say, I will figure out when I start my video. And then sometimes, you know, I remember some comments, questions that I go to that. And sometimes I have no idea what to talk about. Sometimes I cannot stop chit-chatting. Yeah, that's me. And I find that people who make the plan about stitching, and I was watching somebody yesterday, and I was watching cross stitcher from Russia. She is such a nice lady, you know, as much as my personal opinion about Russia, that doesn't make any difference, like any, it's not the same as you watching crafter. There is a kind-hearted people, okay? So that's different. And she is so kind, and she's stitching such a beautiful project. I like to listen to her. She's like, you can hear her kindness in her voice. And she receiving such a rude comments, like about whatever she's doing on her channel, and people something don't like, they comment rude. And I find that Russian commenters are the most rude people ever. We don't have like this comment in English people. Seriously, I see many comments on many channels. They all polite and respect the cross stitcher, what she's doing, what she talking about. And in Russia, if you plan it, you say something this, but you do something different, and they would give you a rude comment. I cannot believe it. Like, and I feel sorry for her, because then she trying to apologize for whatever she have in her channel or on her table, whatever is display. Somebody didn't like it. It's like, oh, why this, why that? Well, what the heck for you? If you don't like the channel, just don't watch or go somewhere else. You don't like it, don't say nothing. If you have nothing to say, something nice. I was very sad for her, because she's trying to apologize for something that she shouldn't. And in my mind, I was thinking, wow, such a different world, and we don't have this kind of rude people in English community of cross stitchers and diamond painters. And that's why if they can like plan to cross stitch, for example, say, oh, I plan today to stitch let's say 500 stitches, and I will work next week on this cross stitch, and then it's this next week come, you then create your goal, and you start to stitch something different than other, they get stressed about that. Like, why? Isn't cross stitch supposed to be fun? Isn't that supposed to be relaxing time for yourself? Yeah, you promise this, you change your heart. It doesn't mean the viewer need to be so offended and like angry. My goodness. And I'm just like, thank goodness my friends are so nice to me. Sometimes if I get rude comment, guess what? It's from Russia, because they think I'm Russian because of my accent. And very often I ask this question, are you from Russia? Well, no, I'm not. Thank God I'm not from Russia. Never want to be, never wish anybody. But yeah, no, my viewers are the best in the world. I love you all so much. And like I'm saying, I follow lots of Russian people, cross stitchers, and they are very kind people. It's a cross stitchers who don't care about politics stuff, and they just want to create something beautiful. And I like those people, no matter what is going on around, you know. Sad stuff, scary stuff, but at the same time, nothing I can do from here, right? All I can do is to pray for the safety of my family, for the safety of the men of my family, because they will be first to go. Scary. So yeah, I like, if I want to start on something different, I will start, and that's to my kind of beginning of my thinking that I was saying why I'm not planner, because I don't know what I will decide to stitch to the end of this day or tomorrow. I can change totally. Maybe I'm not even going to stitch. Maybe I will diamond paint, you know. So that's why I don't make a plan, because I don't want to be stressed about. But if I promise something for you, sometimes I make my promise, sometimes I forget about something that you have to remind me. I just go as, you know, as I feel that particular day. Maybe I would create a better plan what I would do if I would record video once a week like other YouTubers do, once a week or twice a week. But because I do every single day, it's like you need to create a plan for the whole month. That would be too much, and it would be not possible, because I can start by now something new, I can finish something. I would love to have a few finishes, by the way, that would be nice. But that is why I don't make a plan. My channel is fun channel. I like to crack some jokes sometimes. I like sometimes to show you my pets, because they are cute in my opinion. Oh, I see some thread fluffing coming out from here. Okay, I will push it with the next stitch to it. So yeah, I just rather make a plan as I go, instead of stressing out myself by making a plan and not able to do this, you know. Okay, so in here a little bit of thread came out from another side when I finish. So instead of from here to here, I will go from here to here, and with needle try to push those little tail that I finished, probably the color particular, go backwards in here. And sometimes I just like, because it's a thicker fold in here, a needle, so sometimes I just like go up and down like this to pull it. See, all gone now. And then I close one more time to the same hole, just to make sure it's gone under. There, nice and clean stitch now. So let me find where is this tail from. I don't know, it's over stitched already, looks like. No, I think it's kind of from here maybe. Let me give it up, eliminate this one. I will do from here, I will do one from this corner, from this thread, and the other one I will do from actually from this corner towards in here. Well, I can cut now this anyway. You don't have to cut like all the way close. You can cut this little tiny, you know, this little tiny tail. It's still kind of like a extra if you're afraid, and your needle will take that down. There, gone. At this point, I don't know how many numbers of starts and finish. I already give you tips. I have no idea. Feels like a lot, and every time I come up with something different. It depends, I guess, on how comfortable for me each canvas. That's gonna just by itself creating something different that is more be comfortable, and I think that some of you might will get this to use. And I think somebody already happy to see the video last week of this tip, and you like this idea of not flipping it but finish with this little tail around. I almost eliminate already lots. I have 1, 2, 4 more tails left to that side up there, that I will finish them as I get there. We almost finished trapeze. Let me get a little bit more up in here. Some of you already working on a back stitch. Way to go. Awesome. I cannot wait to start some back stitching when I create this house on this side. Then I will do back stitch after that, because I learned one thing: if you don't take a back stitch right away, later it's kind of so hard to start on it. But when you do right away, it's kind of like, okay, you cannot reframe your frame till you do back stitch. So I will do, I don't think I have a long stitch over here of the back stitch, so short back stitch would be okay with non-washed canvas as well. We will be fine. That way we will see more sharp image, the beauty of it, of outlining some characters. I'm far away from there, working on the road. Just follow yellow brick road. Was it yellow? Orange? No, what was it in the story? After Wonderland. No. What is that? Wonderland? Alice in Wonderland? Am I mixing something? No, I think... Did I mix stories? I think so. That's two different stories I'm talking about right now. What's the movie what I wanna... What I'm thinking about, the Yellow Brick Road? I cannot think. I'm still thinking. It's washed out of my brain right now. Doesn't work. Okay, I have to give up on thinking about it. We'll remember after I already done video. It will be too late. Yeah. Sometimes I go all the way half stitch, then come back and finish half stitch. Sometimes I do one by one, like right now. Make a stitch and finish. Usually I do one by one when I get like a close to the finish my thread, because it's getting so short and I'm afraid if I run far away with the half stitch I will not have enough thread to finish, and that's how sometimes I miss stitch non-stitched, because if I start with different color and all of a sudden later I forget that I have some half stitches left and I forget to close them. I did recently on my puppy flower. I found one half stitch in the middle of all the stitched, so I had to finish. Look at that. I'm probably will be able to finish this last two stitches. Can we do it? Because I'm getting here like super short thread. Usually when I finish stitch it's like inch of the thread left. Okay, I think I can do one more. Let's see. I just need to get it to the top. One more time to the top. Come on, come on, come on. There. Look at that. That's how much left. It's like nothing, right? So now I will close the good thing, because needle has a long thing, so I'm gonna push my thread all the way here. That way create my thread a little bit longer, and then we will try to put in here, and at the same time, well, maybe under the canvas, I will park my thread far as I can, straight up, like right in here. There. Done. We are done, see? And I just going to chop a little bit this fluffy tail in here. We don't need this long. And that's it. That's all we created today. Little patch in here of this beautiful kind of like a stone or brick road, whatever that is, on the bottom. I'm working on a very, very bottom canvas on the right corner, because I was working on a top, like from the left side, if you watch my first videos. Now I'm gonna continue from the right side because it's more comfortable for me to go, because I am right-handed, so for me it's more easy to go from right to left. That's it. So next time, I mean maybe by myself, I will finish all this patches in here, so I can finish in here, right, and continue. I don't know, would be too boring for you? Comment please. Will be boring for you to watch again same color, or you want me to start somewhere like on the top of the canvas too, or even in here, maybe like this red or this pluses or diagonal. No, plus and X I have in here. They are really tricky because like so close to each other and similar kind of. Yeah, comment. You want to continue with this because it's a big chunk, or you want me to start on something new, maybe like on the roof of the house somewhere there is a different color. I will look forward to your comments so I know what video I should create for the next time. And if you are new with this canvas that you did not stitch yet, but you already started on this canvas as well and join our party, please comment under my pinned comment that you also have this canvas and stitching, so I can add your name to our list. and let's keep going. Let's push each other. It's fun to work together, because if by myself I would probably put this on hold for a while, but I'm keeping myself organized and on time every Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday I was late. You know why late? Because I schedule my video usually for 6 o'clock in the morning, my time, Canadian time, and accidentally, I don't know how, I guess I strolled too fast. I saw 6 and I pushed OK schedule, but that was for 6 p.m. Good thing I check first thing in the morning if my video went live, and I was like, huh, it's not posted, how come? I checked my schedule time, it was for 6 p.m. So I quickly switched the time. So yeah, it happened for me a few times like this. Then I was like, oh, my video, let's see comments, maybe have some questions. I go to my YouTube channel, a video not there. I'm shocked. Yeah, it happened a few times like this. Alright, my lovely people, crafters, cross stitchers, diamond painters. If you don't have this cross stitch, you know, feel free to diamond paint with me as always. I thank you for today, and I will see you tomorrow with some new video.